What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll be showing you how to draw Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's begin today's lesson in a standard page with an oval for the nose. And then along the top we're going to add a small circle for highlight. And then we'll fill the bottom of the nose in black. Now from here we move to the side of the nose. We're going to draw the top edge of the muzzle. We're going to come down and bend that up towards the cheeks. Let's round out the cheek, just bending that back in along the side. And we'll close out the bottom, coming down across the chin, and then back up. Now I want to shift the mouth over towards the right side. So we're going to start right here, bend this up and then out, and then add a bracket on the end. Now we're going to go back up to the top of the cheek. Let's curve the eye. We're going to go out and bend that all the way up towards the top. We want to create a point along each side. And then on the left, bend the eye coming in, come down towards the nose, and it's going to round out the middle. Let's go back up and then bend that out towards the right side. Let's separate the top of the eyes with a curve. Starting from the outside, we're going to go up and then bend that down. Let's pull the eyes and pupil towards the inside. So tucked in underneath the eyelid, starting on the left, curve this down and then back up. Do the exact same thing on the right. Now in the center, we'll draw a smaller oval and then fill that in black. Let's go to the bottom of this curve. We're going to separate the brow with a straight line going up. Now going back up underneath the cheeks, bend this out and then up to create a fold. Now I want to add a fold across the top of the brow. Starting up here, we're going to go up above that point, bend this in and then down. Do the same thing on the right side. Then just up above that fold, we'll draw the ears. We're going to start out here, bend this out and then up towards the top. Now bend the ear, coming in and then down towards the inside. Let's trace the ears on the side, going up and then down. Close off the bottom with a curve. Now between the ears, along the left side, we're going to curve this up, round this out, and then bend that down towards the right ear. I want to add a thick stripe across the center of the forehead. So we're going to start from the left side of that hump, bend this out, come down and in towards the middle, bend this out, up, and then back in towards the top. Now there's two sets of spikes along the side of the head. So let's start from the left side of the ear, bend this out, and then up. Now I want to curve this down, and then bend that in towards the side of the head. Let's add another spike, but we're going to point this downward. Starting back on the left, bend this down, and curl that up. Now we want to tuck this up underneath the head. We're going to come down, and then curl that up underneath the head. Along the top of each spike, there's a little trim. So we're going to start from this point, we're going to come down, and pull that up toward the inside. Now with the head complete, we're going to move down and draw the side of the body. We're going to start underneath the head on the left side, bend this down, then in toward the hip. Do the same thing on the right. Now let's go in between the hips, step down and add a curve. We're going to go up and then down. We're going to leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, we're going to bend the leg going out and then down on either side. Let's round out the base of the leg. And we're going to go back up to the hips, we're going to bend the leg going out and then down towards the bottom. Let's go back up to the top and add that fur in the center of the chest. We're going to start in the middle, bend this up and then out underneath the head on both sides. Bend this in and then down. Let's add another point. We're going to bend this out and then up. Come down and in. Let's add one more point. Going out. Now we're going to bend this down and in and then down towards the center point. We're going to wrap that thick cuff around the ankles. So on the left side, we're going to step up. Let's draw an oval. Going all the way around. And then from the side, come down towards the bottom. Close off the bottom with a curve. Now along the inside, we're going to draw a short line to separate the ankle. Let's surround the ankle with a ring. Start with a bracket on either side, and we'll curve the bottom. Now from the inside of the ring, let's bend the foot, coming in and then down towards the bottom. Go to the outside, and it's out, and then down. Now I'm going to close out the bottom with a straight line, but we're going to leave a gap in the center. Go up and in, then flatten that off. Let's do the exact same thing over on the right side. And then along the bottom in between, let's add a curve. Step up, add one more, and fill that center area in black. We're going to trace these lines along the top. So we're going to come in from the left, go up and across, down, and then in. Now I want to go all the way back up to the top and draw on the arms. So we're going to step down from the side of the body, and it's out and then down towards the wrist. Now I'm going to layer a thick cuff around the wrist. So we're going to step in, bend this up, and then out. Now I'm going to draw the outside of the arm. I'm going to bend this up and bend that in underneath the head. For the outside of the cuff, I'm just going to pull this in and curve the bottom. I'm going to separate that cuff with a straight line coming down the middle. Now I'm going to do the same thing we did across the legs. I'm going to add a ring. And then just curve the bottom. Let's go to the inside of the ring. We'll draw a half circle for the thumb. And then close off the end with a bracket. And then we want to add 3 fingers on either side. So we're going to start from the bottom of the thumb. We can bend this down and then up around that bracket. Step down, add that second finger, and then the third finger coming up and then in towards the cuff. Now let's sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how I draw Shadow the Hedgehog. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please be sure to subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.